let me touch on one more thing. I forgot to mention, when you share something on Twitter, I'm going to click on my, this is delicious. Oh my goodness. I like to stumble food. When you stumble something, when you want to share something on Twitter and it's been stumbled, and this is really nice. If you're going to stumble, be a good friendly stumbler with your fellow bloggers. I mean, of course, people will, you stumble them, they stumble you. It's good to do. When I want to share something on Twitter, I'll do it this way instead of this way. Everybody has the retweet thing on their blog, but if you share it via your toolbar, it'll pop up, and it'll have a shortened URL with the StumbleUpon shortener. And I'm not logged in. There we go. And when it uses the su.per URL shortener, that will give it, see, look at that, SUPER, that will give it more views on StumbleUpon. Every time they click it from Twitter with the SUPER link, it'll count as another StumbleUpon view. So that's really good. And I'm going to do, since I know her Twitter. There we go. And I'm being a nice tweeter. There we go. I'm going to give her hashtags. I already said that. Nice. Anyway, there you go.
So let's go at this from a very basic level because I know that a lot of what you focused on is very high level, which is awesome. But if we could go through both accounts, and actually you can do it for StumbleUpon and I can do it myself for Pinterest since I don't have one. Go through, and if you just want to do the simplest of how do you set up an account? I signed up for StumbleUpon years and years ago, and I probably have still only stumbled a handful of things, but it would be, yeah, I've only stumbled 52 favorites. So showing people how it's done on the basic end, and then we can actually go from there. And I will actually, just for humor's sake, I'm going to pin my first item, then we'll answer a couple of questions, and we'll probably let you guys go about 10 minutes early.
All right, so you want me to go first?
Yeah, why don't you kick off with StumbleUpon, and we'll go from right there.
Do you know your password? That's awesome. Okay. Yes, I'm going to sign out, and now I'm going to, I already have the toolbar, but if you did not, then you could go to StumbleUpon.com, and I will take you through. You can watch me create an account so you know what's going on. It's pretty self-explanatory once you start going and doing it. So it says, so I want to, you can log in with Facebook. That's easy. And it's good to do that because then whenever, if you can choose to share something, it's all manual. You have to do it manually. You can choose to share something that you find on Facebook, giving you even more views. So it's good to do it. No, I'm not Mama Dweeb. Sign out. I want to show how to, yes, okay, go ahead. Let's do this. Not Mama Dweeb. Join for free. There you go. It's a big yellow button. And so you sign in with your email. And I will do an email I had when I was in high school. And there we go. Create password. Nice email. Oh, my password's too weak. Really? There we go. And I was born this day. Sure. Whoa, that might not be 18 years old. There we go. We'll validate. I'm not going to do Facebook because I'm already on Facebook with my other one. There we go. Yes. It says logging in your toolbar. Now, see, here's what I said about those interests. You need to have interest because every time you click the Stumble button, it's going to bring up a page, and it can't just pick out a page from the millions that are online. You have to tell it what kind of pages you want to see. Otherwise, you'll get like, I don't know, pictures of cars when you don't even like cars. So I like animals and cats and celebrities and not like nutrition actually for kids and food and cooking. There we go. And you can always update this. You can always update your interest by going here and clicking update topics. So there we go. I'll just click those to start with. And see, here it is. Here it tells you exactly what to do. And this actually, what it's showing is the Google Chrome toolbar. If you can tell, it's kind of different from the Firefox toolbar because just a little. Just a little, like the Facebook, LinkedIn, and Twitter. This doesn't have that up there, but there you go. So now you click Stumble to get started. Why cats are awesome. See, I like cats and it brought me a cat. And then you get to say, oh, that's fun. Yes, I like it. Woohoo! And so that's how you get started. You can download, if you have an iPhone or an iPad or any tablet really, you can actually do StumbleUpon on those mobile devices as well, giving you even more favorites. So it's fun.
You guys know what?
Yes, I see.
Sorry, no, go on.
I see a question here. Can you unfollow someone if you need more followers? Yes, you can.
The one thing that I've just learned, and I'm trying to get set up with it at this moment, you actually have to, the one downside to this, you have to be invited to use Pinterest still. Pinterest at this point in time is still beta. It is still only available to a specific amount of people, and I am getting pinged hopefully at this exact moment, but my mail is loading very slowly. It's interesting. I mean, how many of you guys, if you could just, there's actually a little hand raising button. Raise your hand, because we're in 4th grade. How many of you actually have Pinterest accounts? Because if you don't have an account, let us know, and we can definitely send you, well, I can't at this point in time, but hopefully soon, I can send you a login for yourself so you have the opportunity to actually get on the site and learn a little bit about it and kind of just dig in and test it out. Doing that, and yeah, I'm not getting this to go through. So I'm going to absolutely say I lied to you because I cannot get this. Annie, would you mind doing this part? I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. So here we are. I'm going to go back home, the home page.
We can actually still, there are a couple people here who do have invites beyond me, thankfully. So if you want to either send out a Twitter, it's at Debutante Media, or you can ping Annie as well. Annie can also send one to you guys. We've got a lot of options. I just happen to be the one person who doesn't have the option for us.
Yeah, see, here's my followers. Here's my people. I can find friends. I can invite friends. So I can do that. And once you join, you will see. All you have to do is, set up your invite code. Go there. Let me know if you need an invite code. And then once you get there, you'll see this. If you're invited, you'll see the person that invited you. You'll see their boards. And then you can start finding friends. That's what you want to do. Is go to people, find friends. And then you can find them Twitter, Facebook, Gmail.
This is what happens with beta products, guys, and I've been recognizing it a lot with Google Plus as well. When I did the webinar last week, I found that about half of the people who actually attended the webinar didn't even have a Google Plus account because they couldn't get it. With Pinterest, it's been a lot more open. I honestly, this is how much I've stayed away from it because I was afraid it was going to be like crack for me. This is I didn't even realize that it was an invite-only account still. But there are still brands on there. There's a lot of interaction that you can do in terms of building a subversive brand relationship. I still believe personally that the best brand relationship accessibility is really focused on specifically Twitter and, of course, Facebook. To get the one-on-one, though, nothing beats Twitter. Annie, Alex actually has a question for you right now. He wants to know a little bit more about your ebook. He wants to know just when it's coming out and how we can get notified for when it comes out.
Excellent. If you want to get notified of when it's coming out, the easiest way is to go to mamadweeb.com and sign up to get my blog via email. Right now, that is I'm going to do a post, and see right here, enter your email address right there. I'm going to do a post with a grand announcement about the ebook when it's released. And right now, all I have to do is design the cover and do a couple more editing on the inside. So it's fully written and ready to go. I just need to finish that. So it'll be within the next, I don't know, 3 days, maybe 3 to 5 days. So it should be done by Tuesday. And yeah, just sign up and then stock your email for when it can be available. And price-wise, price point, it will be $10 total, but I will give a discount code for people who are at the webinar. And so if you're at the webinar or you listen to the webinar, listen up, here's your discount code. It is, yeah, I'm not going to put it on my blog, of course. It'll be discount code webinar. How original is that?
Hey, it works. And the benefit with this is you can actually send it out later. We are recording, and I will release parts of it, obviously. I will not be releasing publicly the coupon code, of course. But we will be able to we have parts of this recorded for you guys for when you come back to it and have a couple of questions. And we'll also be posting about it and emailing you guys information for when Annie's ebook does get released. So it's going to be great. I think that unless you have another couple of things to touch on, Annie, do you feel like you've wrapped up? Are there some focuses that you want to drop in last?
I think that the most important thing I keep telling people with StumbleUpon is to use it a lot so you can get a feel for what does well on StumbleUpon. That way you're not sending in pages and posts that don't do well because it's just not what people like. So use it, use it, use it.
Awesome. And one thing that I've found from StumbleUpon as well, and it's something that you don't think of, but kind of like Pinterest, visual works. If someone could be really compelled by the post, most of the time the number one thing that draws someone in, draws your eye, is an image, and it's something that's great and big and bold. Think of that as a primary focus for you. And that's my wrap-up. Annie, thank you so much. You can visit Annie at mamadweeb.com, and this is Jamie from debutantemedia.com. Thank you so much, guys. We're so happy to have you here, and we will follow up soon with an email.